Will you tell me? Yeah, why like?
डेरिवेटिव नहीं कर सकते मतलब इजीली
Okay, okay. Yeah, in this type of PMF and PDF, we cannot take derivative. You know, it will become quite difficult to take it. Okay. So here, what we are going to do is, suppose I am finding for n. So n is unknown, and we are taking m is known. In this case, we have to find MLE. So what we are going to do is ln upon ln minus 1. We are going to find such n where this is happening. Then L of n should be greater than L of n minus 1. So for this n, this likelihood will be greater, okay? What is our...
समझ में.
Yeah, see, what we have to do here is, you know, what we do in MLE. You tell me.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, what we do in MLE, like you tell me. See, we try to maximize likelihood function. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
For that parameter, what we need to find. Is it okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So here, you know, what is parameter, Kirti?
N is unknown. N.
Yeah, n is parameter. So we will try to maximize with respect to n. Is it okay?
N. Yes, sir.
So here can we take L and log L and then differentiate with it? Okay, hello Kirti, please unmute your. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here can we do it with like, can we differentiate it and then do by the method which we are doing doing in past? We can do it by that way? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Is it possible? So 1 second, okay.
No, sir.
Why is it not? Why it is not possible, Kirti?
Sir, differentiate नहीं हो सकता है.
Okay, okay. So you know it will not differentiate. So you know why I have to see. You know I am trying to find a such n for which it is greater than ln minus 1. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So for this n, it will be greater than all n minus, like, you know, all previous. You can ask me like, sir, why why you're taking this? But you know, see, you know, I'm not restricting any. I have taken n. N can be anything. So you know, n can be anything in entire space. So you know, for this n, it will be greater than for all n minus 1. Are you getting the logic behind it? Why we are doing this, Kirti?
Yes, sir.
We are just trying to maximize L with respect to n.
N.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now what will be L here, Kirti?
Like likelihood functions.
Yeah. What it will be here? It will be PDF only. Okay. Why PDF only? Can you tell me? Kirti, why it will be PDF? Because here only one observation is there. Like we were taking x1, x2, xn, here only x is there. Here no n observations. Yeah, if you are getting, then only tell yes. You know, if you are not getting, then you can ask me anything. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, the L is here. So now we are going to write what is L of n here, Kirti. L of n is same thing, mcx n minus m n minus x upon ncn. And what is ln minus 1? Anybody who want to tell me? We have to put n minus 1 in the place of n. And divide by n minus 1 cn. Is it right? Anybody have any doubt in this?
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Okay. So now take the ratio. Okay. Now take the ratio. So after taking ratio, suppose I am taking this ratio, okay? This divide by this. So this will get cancelled. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Cancel.
Okay. So now what we are going to get is ln upon ln minus 1 will be equal to n minus m n minus x, okay, upon n this thing into n minus 1 n upon n minus m minus 1 n minus x. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay. So somebody tell me after simplifying what result I am going to get. Somebody simplify it. I think it is easy. So anybody cannot simplify it. It is easy to simplify. Okay. So,
Sir, capital N minus m upon capital N.
okay. So you know how to simplify it. I am telling all of you. Okay. So n minus mc n minus x will be what? It will be n minus m factorial upon n minus x factorial n minus m minus n plus x factorial. Okay. Into n minus 1 factorial this thing n minus 1 minus n factorial into n factorial and divide by same thing. Okay, then this will be n factorial. You know, there is no space, so I cannot do it here. So you know, after simplifying, you know, this and this, you know, cancel out each other, like some n minus 1 thing will remain. So ultimately we are going to get is what is it will be n minus m upon n into n minus m minus n plus x. This is the simplification of ln upon ln minus 1. Okay, everybody cross check it. You know, it is quite easy, and so cross check it. Okay, and if somebody is not getting, just, you know, just put a like put that tell that in that DSIM group, that Telegram group. So anybody who have done it, please send a photo of that. Okay, your simplification one. So now tell me, we want what we want. Ln upon ln minus 1 should be greater than x, greater than 1. So what we are getting is n minus n upon n minus m upon n into n minus m minus n plus x should be greater than 1. Then what will happen? N minus m greater than n minus m minus n plus x. Okay. Then n square minus nm minus nn plus nm greater than n square minus nm minus nn plus xn. Okay, this n square will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. Okay. So now what we will get is nm greater than xn. Okay. So n should be less than nm upon x. So for this n, ln will be greater than ln minus 1. So what will be n? MLE will be nm upon x. This is MLE. See, these are, the question which I am doing here is, they are quite tricky question, So, you don't like, you have to do it two, 3 times, So below every question, just write what topic you have understood, and then, so suppose something, some modified question comes in examination, then you should be able to do it. Okay, these are not easy questions. These are tricky questions. And for easy question, just take L, then log L, then differentiate with the parameter, you will get the answer. Anybody have doubt in this question?
Sir, in this, is it like denominator has to be likelihood of n-1 only?
Yeah, like we do this by way, like you tell me what you want, so I can tell you.
Sir, because greater than 1, so we can achieve by taking n-2, n-3, anything.
Okay. So while finding mode for binomial distribution and Poisson distribution, what you take? You have some.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, when we try to find mode of binomial distribution and Poisson distribution, okay. So you know that we use ln upon ln, like fx upon fx minus 1 y only. Like why we don't use fx upon fx minus 2? Hello, are you able to listen me?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not sure of it. Why we do not take?
Yeah, because see, you are telling me that key. Suppose we are given with x is x is taking this value 1 to n, and we are say you are telling me that fx upon fx minus 2 will be greater than 1. So fx is greater than fx minus 2. Suppose x is suppose x is here, f of 2 is greater than f of 1, f of 0. Okay. In previous case, what I am doing is f of x is greater than f of x minus 1. So we are getting what is here is, suppose x is taking 0, 1 to n. So suppose x is equal to 1. So fn is greater than fn minus 1. Fn minus 1 is greater than fn minus 2. Okay, so I can tell that fn is greater than fn minus 2. Is it okay, Surbhi?
Yes, sir.
And what you are telling is fx should be greater than fx minus 2. So from here can we say that fx minus 1, this thing can we say that? We cannot say that. Okay. So that's why we use ln is greater than ln minus 1. Because we can reach to ln is greater than ln minus 2 also. But if we are taking ln greater than ln minus 2, then we cannot say that ln should be greater than ln minus 1. Okay.
Got it, sir.
You are getting? Yeah, Soumya is asking if we had, see, this thing, if somebody have doubt in this, don't give attention to it, because see, what you have to use is, anytime if you want to find maximum of function, just use this one. To find mode also in discrete function, we use this. So if somebody have done Gupta Kapoor, there is a method for finding mode and all. So from there, this is done. And Soumya is asking, if there is an observation instead of one observation, then it will become very difficult. Okay, the calculation will become very difficult. It will be not solved in like 2 to 3 minutes, and they are not going to ask you any question which you cannot solve in less than 5 minutes. Maximum 5 minutes. Like they might give you some very calculative question, but they won't give you a question which will require like 10 to 15 minutes for solving. Okay. Somebody know what is the MLE for Cauchy distribution? Somebody can find it. Anybody know how to find MLE of Cauchy distribution? Anybody in entire class? This is PDF of Cauchy distribution. Find MLE of this. This question cannot come because in this question you cannot differentiate it. Okay, it is like When there will be x1, x2, xn, then it will be pi I equal to 1 to n. Okay. So this will be xi minus theta the whole square. So here we cannot find, we cannot do by that method. So we use some numerical method and do it. But can anybody can do this in examination? How to do it? So, again, there are questions which cannot be answered in examination. If they are going to ask you anything in examination, that might be tricky, but not, that is not something that, for which you will have to give 10 to 15 minutes to solve that. Okay. This is solved by this question solved by numerical method. We have to apply some rule and all. So don't, one more question on, just tell me one thing. Xi is following Poisson theta. Okay. MLE of theta we have to find. And theta is lying between 0 to 2. So what this question is trying to test, which understanding of which topic? Just put a message in chat box. Which topic they are trying
Parameter. Restricted parameter.
Okay, restricted parameter. So what will be answer? What will be answer? Like how to?
So,
yeah.
the theta is x bar when it is between 0 and 2, and it is 2 when x bar is greater than 2.
Please repeat
Something
it
like
once.
this,
Please, 1 second. Let me write.
Sir, I'm saying theta should be equals to x bar when
Okay.
x bar is between 0 and 2, and it should be equals to 2 when x bar is greater than 2. Greater than, yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So this is answer. It is absolutely correct. Okay. So yesterday also I think I have taught this. So anybody who is not getting this answer, like how it came and all. Somebody
Yes,
asked
sir,
me,
please explain.
yeah. Somebody asked me, like why you keep a lecture in, just like 2 lectures per week. So this is the reason. Whenever I will teach, like this will there's a process of understanding things. Like lectures are going to happen on Saturday and Sunday for 3 hours, and then you are given 5 days. Okay, and 5 days an ample amount of question on that topic. So I don't like it is not important that you have solved all the question correctly, but I want you just attempt all the question. If you are not able to solve any one of them, it is okay. But if you know. Okay, I will explain it again. Just I'm telling the process. You have to attempt all the question that is given from here. Like I will give from various books only, like from Berger, from Hogg and Crag, and from Rotaki. But it is important that you should attempt all the question. If you are not able to solve it, that is perfectly fine. But if you are knowing everything from past, like you are knowing everything from past, but you're not attempting it in that week, then that is not okay. You should be attempting everything. If you are not getting any answer, that is perfectly okay. So this is the reason for weekend classes. Okay. Now coming on this question, Sambul, X is following Poisson. Please unmute your audio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So x1, x2, xn are random sample. Okay. So in normal case, how would you have how would you find the MLE of theta?
So we will first take the PDF of Poisson distribution, then we will take the product movement of that, which is equals to E minus lambda,
Is it right?
E minus theta.
Likelihood function will come this. Is it right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what to do? Now we have to take log L. Okay.
Sure.
So what will be value of log L? Minus n theta. Hello, Sambhu. Answer.
Some minus n theta plus minus xi plus log theta minus product movement log xi.
Is it okay? I can write it this
Yes,
way.
sir.
Now, differentiating log with respect to determinant, what will be this? This is what value will come?
Minus n plus summation xi by theta plus 0.
Okay. Then what to do? We have to equate it with equal to 0.
0.
Then what will be the MLE for theta?
So theta cap equals to x bar.
X bar.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay?
Yes,
Now
sir.
what is
So,
the?
but what will be the logic for the second
Yeah,
that theta
yeah.
bar is?
I am telling you. See. So here, what we have told is that ki MLE is restricted from 0 to 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if X bar is lying between 0 to 2, then we know that the MLE of theta will be X bar. Is it okay until here? Because we have already proved that for any theta, X bar will be MLE. Is it okay, someone? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it okay? So then, then the problems comes, see, suppose X bar is coming as 2.5. So can I take theta equal to 2.5, someone? Hello?
Oh, sir. Not in the range.
Okay, see, theta is coming as X bar, and we have restricted theta from 0 to 2. Okay. Now what I was telling is, suppose if X bar is lying between 0 to 2, then we know that L of theta will take maximum value at X bar only. So we can write it as theta equal to X bar. Now suppose X bar is coming somewhere greater than somewhere 5.5. Suppose for example, it is coming X bar equal to 5.5. So we know that theta took the suppose this is function of likelihood function. Okay, it was like this. So at X bar, suppose this is X bar. Suppose this is 2. Okay. This is theta. This is L of theta. Samul, are you listening?
Yes, sir. So, but आप थोड़ा starting से वो expars के बाद बता दीजिए क्योंकि मेरा log out हो गया था.
Okay, okay. See, again, I am repeating it. You understood this thing, theta equal to X bar for all theta. Now
Yes,
I'm
sir.
restricting theta from 0 to 2. Okay. Now tell me one thing. If X bar is lying between 0 to 2, then theta will be equal to X bar. Is it okay until here?
Yes, sir.
Now X bar is greater than 2. Then what will be the what MLE will be of theta? This is the question.
Yes, sir.
Now take an example. Suppose X bar equal to 5.5 is coming. Then can I take this as MLE of theta?
So ये तो range से बाहर हो जाएगा.
Yeah, so we
We have
cannot
to
take
take-
this, no? Yeah, we cannot take
Yes.
this. So in that case, what will be the value of theta which is maximizing L of theta? In this case, when X bar is 5.5.
So 2 maximum values जाएगी.
Yeah, so it can take maximum value as 2. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So are you getting? Now what will be?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got it.
X bar 0, X bar 2. It will be 2 when X bar is greater than 2. Anybody else who not understood? See, if you are not understanding, just make this. This is L of theta. This is theta. Okay. This was X bar where it was taking maximum value. Suppose this is 2. 1 second, I will make this graph. Okay. Suppose graph is like this. Graph is like this. So this is theta and y-axis L of theta. Okay. And Suppose X bar is lying between this thing 0 to 2. Then MLE is finding this greater value at this thing. Okay. Suppose X bar is coming as 1.1. Then we will take 1.1 only. But if X bar value is coming here, sir, we have to take value just from here to here only. That's why we will take 2 only. Okay. And one question is there for all of you. It is for homework. Normal mu comma sigma square. We are restricting mu from 0 to infinity. Then what will be MLE of mu? This is homework. We have already known like MLE of mu is X bar. When parameter is restricted, then what will be MLE of mu? Okay. Now 9 minutes are remaining. Anybody want to ask anything about class and all and anything? You can ask, as it is a demo class. So you can ask me anything that you want to. Who are not present yesterday, who have any doubt, you can ask. Those who have any question can remain here and ask me. And those now there will be no question is going to solve. You can ask any question regarding class, regarding lecture timing, regarding the portion, regarding what topics I am going to cover in paper 4. So all this question you can ask. If you are like shying in asking in front of everyone, you can direct message in the chat box to me. So that is also an option. Okay. Otherwise, leave today's lecture as ended. Thank you. So anybody wanted to ask anything can ask.
Are you also taking class tomorrow, sir?
Yeah, what you're saying, son? Kya bol rahe ho?
Sir, is there any other demo class also?
See, demo class, no, I'm not like from Saturday. I'm going to start regular classes. And suppose
sir.
somebody, wants demo class, like somebody who have not attended this 2 lectures. I think, in this 2 lectures, you have got, like my method of teaching, like, I have a bad handwriting. That is first thing that you should know. And then, I'm not going to teach more on whiteboard. I'm going to teach on notebook. There is one notebook. So, I can provide you PDF, but I will not provide you PDF as soon as I will end the lecture. I will provide you because I want all of you to make notes and all. So if anybody, anybody who has not attended these 2 lectures can ask me for, link and all on Saturday also. Okay. And who have attended these 2 lectures, so they cannot be, they would have understood that whether they want to join or not. Any more questions?
Sir, if on regular classes, if anybody is facing any disturbance like connectivity issues, so will you provide any face any problem like that?
See, because right now there are like a lot of students. This is a demo class, but like number will be so less. So in that case, I don't think there will be connectivity issue and all. Like see, right now this is a demo class, so there are like around 50 students are right now present, 45. So number will be less in that type of so like previously this type of issues were not happening when there were regular classes.
Okay,
sir. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, sir, can you please tell about its IITs which are providing admission in MTech through GATE ST and which are courses? Okay. IIT Bombay is providing for sure because I have joined that and then I went for PhD. And there are IIT Guwahati also provide some, there are many IITs which are providing right now GATE ST for some data science course and all. So, that you have to research, because, in every year, the opportunity for GATE statistics is increasing. This year, Center for Railway Information and System, have given vacancy, for GATE statistics student. There are 6 vacancies. So I think more and more PSUs and all will be giving, this type of vacancies because MSc statistics, post graduation statistics are in very demand. So, everybody of you, whether you are appearing for ISS or DSIM or anything, appear for GATE. If you don't want to go for PhD, MTech and all, just appear, because for question exposure and all, it will be very helpful. Do we have interview for MTech as well? Some courses they take interview, and in some courses they don't take interview. Your GATE score will be sufficient. That depends on course to course. Okay. Any more questions?
Sir, what is the duration of PhD in IIT?
In IIT Bombay, it take hardly at least 5 years we have to give. Okay.
Okay.
At least 5 years, yeah.
सर
Yeah.
सर एमटेक के थ्रू हम किस किस आईआईटी से मतलब डेटा साइंस या कौन कौन से ऐसे आईआईटी हैं जहां स्टैटिस्टिक्स के थ्रू हम अपना कोर्स कर सकते हैं?
मतलब मैंने बताया आपको अभी कि कुछ देर पहले कि आप बहुत सारे आईआईटीज हैं, मुझे ऐसे एग्जैक्ट नाम याद नहीं है कि मैं पीएचडी में ऑलरेडी इन्वॉल्व हो चुका, तो लेकिन है आईआईटीज हैं इसमें, और आईआईटीज नहीं, पीएसयूज भी आजकल, मतलब अभी लेटेस्ट आया था 15-20 दिन पहले, 1 महीना हो गया, सेंटर फॉर रेलवे इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम, उसका आया था। तो बहुत सारे देखो अपॉर्चुनिटीज के हर साल बढ़ते जा रहे हैं। ओके, मतलब जो 2 साल पहले कुछ नहीं था, अब शायद हर साल अपग्रेड हो रहा है, क्योंकि गेट स्टैट्स का काफी डिमांड है।
जी सर।
ओके, ये आई हैव टू एडमिशन इन ऑनलाइन टीचिंग पे कोई कोर्स था, व्हाट नेम, आई फॉरगेटिंग द नेम, 1 सेकंड, एजुकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी, that was the course. See, if somebody wants placement, and in IITs you will get good placement if you are taking admission in any of the course, because their placement cell is very good, and they will prepare you for placement from day one. So if you want placement, join MTech anywhere you are getting, and you will get at many places. But your GATE score should be good, like your rank should be below 50, 60. This type of rank you should have. Any more questions?
सर अगर कोई क्या बोलते हैं पीएचडी के लिए एम कर रहा है, तो फिर उसे एमटेक करना चाहिए कि नहीं करना चाहिए? मतलब लाइक मेरी पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन जो हो रही है कोविड की वजह से वो 3 मंथ की है, तो वो मेरे लिए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे पीजी के बाद एमटेक करना चाहिए, देन मेरे को रिसर्च में जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरा मेन एम तो मेरा रिसर्च ही है। पर
so for research you don't need a MTech, like MTech, I have joined, I left it in 3 months, because I see I wanted to explore, so I took admission there, but in 3 months I dropped that course and I joined PhD. So if you want to do research, join PhD, like prepare for interview, prepare for get a good GATE rank, and you will get. Yeah, how many classes in a week? 2 classes, Saturday, Sunday, 6:30 to 9:30 in evening. So if anybody wants to do PhD, just go for it. You don't need MTech, because like MTech is entirely different than PhD. In PhD also you have to do one 3 semester of coursework, in which you have to revise everything what you have studied in 5 years of your like.
So like currently like जिनकी अभी पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन स्टार्ट हुई है, उनका 3 मंथ का कोर्सेज है, तो वो बहुत ज्यादा मतलब लैक कर रहा है, मतलब उतना एफिशिएंट नहीं है, तो वो बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं कि इससे बहुत ड्रॉप बैक होगा पीएचडी में एंड ऑल, इसी वजह से लोग प्रेफर करते हैं go for a second MSc or something like that.
If you are able to get a good rank in it, that means your preparation is more than enough, and you prepare for interview. For interview also, like you should prepare from various books and all. So I don't think MTech is needed.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so anybody who want to ask more questions should rejoin, and I'm not going to solve any more questions. If anybody want to ask about GATE and all this thing, you can rejoin. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please rejoin. Okay. Please rejoin.